Now, implementation in the previous task only gives us two options, so what we want to try and do is obviously add another option. Now, to do that, we can click here and do an else if. So we've got if, else if, else. Okay, so we get another option. So the first option was obviously run. The second option could be show jump. So string jump, and we could then add a new one, which could be walk, for example. Okay, we can change our random number quite clearly to 2. And then it says if the random number is 0, it will do run. However, if we duplicated this and we put that in there and said if this equals 1, we would immediately have a problem, because first of all we pick a random number to see if it's 0 and then do run. But if that doesn't work, then we have to pick another random number. What we really want to do is pick a random number right at the beginning and then use that throughout. So effectively we want to store the value of our random number, and we do that using what we call a variable. So I'll take this variable here and set item, that's the variable name. I'm going to pick a random number between 0 and 2. Now, if our random number, so this has now been set item, is really our random number, it's a label for it, so we can use item here. We say if item equals 0, then do run, and then we can do if, and then instead of picking a random number, get rid of that, we can once again use item, say if item equals 1, do that, and obviously then if it's not 0, it's not 1, it must be 2, so we do walk and then end our random number. That's the start of how you would put the program together. You've got to display 4 different options, so you need to yet again add another else if, okay, increase your random number, and then put in the other options. The JavaScript for that looks something like this, and that's what you must select and paste into the online marking.